Spring Valley, Peru, LaSalle, or Revere, either Ottawa Subway, and remember to always eat fresh. Your news and talk of the Valley is now on FM 2, AM 1220, and the new FM 1039. WLPO, AM and FM.
We are underway here at Streeter High School. Morris with the first service, and they get the point. Austin Thompson with the serve, and the point at the net for the Lady Redskins was Abby Baker. And Morris jumps out to a 1-0 lead over the Lady Cavs. There's a jump serve right into the net. And just like that, things even up. And back to serve for the LP Cavaliers is the setter, Katie Olson. Tuesday night, LP, first two games fell behind early. And Olson gets the serve over. Here come the Redskins. LP is able to dig the spike, and there is an attempt by Johnson, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. Point, Sierra Johnson, point LP. The Cavaliers jump ahead 2-1. Here Kevin mentioned LP and Morris have played twice this year. The Cavaliers victorious in both of those games.
And you mentioned the bad start for LP in the first two sets the other night. When they had the good start in the third set, it was Katie Olson who was serving.
So going back to that wall again. A block in the net by Sierra Johnson, dug by Olson. Turgeon hits it over, and Morris will set it up. Spike attempt is dug by Turgeon. Here comes LP Johnson with a quick hit. Morris gets it, and there's a spike attempt, goes out of bounds. The attempt by Morris, Joanna Nowicki. LP let it go, and it bounces in front of the Lady Cav bench. Point Cavaliers, 3-1 LP with the early lead first set. Olson with the serve, and Morris from the back row, way deep and out of bounds, nowhere close. And already a timeout taken by Morris head coach Jackie Litweiler. And LP has rattled off 4 straight points. Morris got on the board first, but the Lady Cavs with 4 straight early on. And that's about it. So Morris obviously doesn't want this one to get out of hand early. Back to serve, looking for a 5th straight service point is LP's Katie Olson in front of the LP super fans. And Olson with the serve. It is goes to the libero, Morgan Hussey, and out of bounds. Spike attempt by Morris's Abby Baker. Going up for the block for LP was Rachel Hunt and Taylor Gibson. It kind of straddled the net and fell out of bounds in front of the head official, and LP gets their 5th point in a row. Olson with the serve once again. And kind of a shaky set by Morris. See if LP can take advantage, and they do. Rachel Hunt. Basically an uncontested spike right down the middle of the net. And 6-1 LP. Hunt's first kill of the night.
Yeah, that was a nice kill by her because she found a wide open spot on the floor and just hit it right in.
And no Lady Redskin anywhere close to the ball. Olson with the serve again. Morris dig deep. A deep spike attempt by Abby Baker, stuffed easily by the Lady Cavs at the net. And LP having fun right now, leading Morris 7-1. Olson started serving for LP, and she is still serving. And here comes Morris having some issues. And it's out. Again, a back spike attempt. A miss hit by Morgan Hussey and goes way out of bounds, and it's 8-1.
LP just started off just like they ended that third game the other day, just rolling.
It's good to see. Here is the serve again by Olson. See what bad set by Morris once again. Turgeon with it to Olson. Lefty Johnson was blocked, but LP dug it, but then the ball falls in front of Taylor Gibson, and Morris stems the tide, ends the 8-0 run, and gets a point. Morris serving down 2-8 to LP. Back to serve for Morris is Taya Torkelson, one of the players to watch that Kevin mentioned in the pregame. Pitts handles the serve. Here's a setup. Smashing spike by Taylor Gibson. Could hear the thud up here, and she gets the point. 9-2 LP. Back to serve is the Lady Cav who got the point, Taylor Gibson. Gibson with the jump serve. And Morris will have a chance to set it up, and it bounces in. Nice shot for the Redskins. Joanna Nowicki gets the kill. It was close to going out, but it went in, and Morris gets their 3rd point of the first set. Back to serve for Morris is Joanna Nowicki, who had the point. Low serve gets over the net. Turgeon. There's Hunt. It is dug by Morris, but dug out of bounds. And LP will get the point. into the game for LP for the first time tonight is Ellie Seneca. And checking out is Abby Turgeon. Back to serve Rachel Hunt. And a stuff at the net by Seneca. Morris, though, picks it up. LP's got it. Here comes Pitts. Nice shot in the corner by Shanna Pitts. A futile attempt to dig it by Morris's Morgan Hussey, and LP gets the point. They lead 11-3.
That was a real nice play. She got up there and realized she couldn't really swing hard at it, so she just set it deep to the back corner where no one was. So easy point for LP there.
Crafty shot by Pitts. Oh, there's a big attempt, but out of bounds. A lot of power on that one from Morris's Kaylin Cordy, but just out of bounds. 12-3 LP as Coach Habercorn yells out signals to his team. And the service by Hunt. Here comes Morris, a lefty spike attempt, and just kind of ate up Hunt. It was kind of a change-up. It was not hit very hard, and Rachel just couldn't come up with it. She kind of says, my bad, to Coach Habercorn, and LP gives the serve, but they still lead 12-4.
I think that one was actually tipped at the net by LP, so I don't know if that threw her off at all.
And there's the kill by the lefty, the junior, Sierra Johnson. She pumps her fist after getting the point. Checking in to serve for the Cavaliers for the first time tonight is Janessa Hubie, the 5'7" senior, and she'll give a breather to Sierra Johnson. Hubie with the serve. She hit one into the net Tuesday night. And there's a spike that's blocked by LP, and a shifty shot by Olsen, but it is dug by Morris. Olsen set it up to Pitts. She dinks it over. Morris digs it, and here is the spike attempt. Blocked by LP, and let's see. The referee looking for a second opinion. And it was Kaylin Cordy, and they're going to give it to LP. Morris not happy about that one.
I didn't see who bought that one for LP, did you?
No, and it fell on LP's side. They're going to maybe say it was a violation. The two officials are going to get together on this one.
They don't seem to really know what's going on, and I don't either.
No, they both kind of looked at each other. Maybe
they just called a redo of it.
All right, that's probably the best thing to do. Especially get the regional title action. There's no need for basically the refs to guess, because that looked like what they were doing. So here's Hubie with the serve. I think they got to take a point off the board. It is a 14-4, I believe.
No, it's 13. They got it right now.
So 13-4. Morris gets a point. The shot was short into the net by Seneca. And Morris will get the service. Alex Kajelcevic, wearing number 13 on Halloween.
They have some interesting names on Morris, don't they?
Kajelcevic. I did better than I thought I'd do with that one. Here is the serve coming up for Kajelcevic. Pitts with it, and Pitts is going to get it after the set, and hits the net. It gets over. Morris will set it back to LP. Duncan to Olsen, and Olsen tips it over and gets the point for the Lady Cavs. So Katie Olsen doesn't get a whole lot of kills. That's not her role for this Cavaliers, but she gets it there on the assist from Duncan. And here is Pitts with the serve, 14-5 LP. And Turgeon, a great dig, goes over on the Morris side. Morris will set it up, and they get the point. A soft shot over the net by Austin Thompson, and it falls in. LP could not come up with it. They still lead, though, 14-6. Back to serve for Morris is Kaylin Cordy. She's only a sophomore and 6 feet tall. And LP has an easy time digging this serve, and a dig by Cordy on Gibson's spike attempt. Pitts in the back row. Here comes Gibson, hits it over. Dug by Morris. Right at the net, and easy pickings for Ellie Seneca as she hits it down. Point LP. Seneca takes a seat. Hunt back in for the Lady Cavs. Abby Turgeon back to serve. Cavaliers lead 15-6. Turgeon with a deep serve, and it hits the roof, but that's in play. And LP gets it back after the Morris return. Hunt with a spike, and Hunt with the point. Off the hands of Morgan Husey for Morris. And the Cavaliers open up a 10-point lead, 16-6.
That's the third kill already for Hunt.
She's on top of her game tonight. Here's Turgeon with the serve, just the overhand serve, not a jump serve. Blocked by Hunt, and Morris can do nothing with it. They hit it out of bounds in the back wall. Gibson and Hunt with the block, and LP gets the point.
I think LP actually caught a break there. I think that block was heading out of bounds, and the Morris girl reached out and bumped it back in.
So everything going the Lady Cavs' way early on. They lead 17-6, first set. And a block again. Hunt there, and she is rolling tonight. Morris really has no answer for Rachel Hunt. Searching for answers is head coach Jackie Rottweiler, and she takes her second time out of this first set. We'll keep it right here. LP has been on a roll. They trailed 1-0, then scored 7 unanswered points. Defenders, the front row of LP, it's not going to go anywhere. In fact, it's just going to go up on the scoreboard as a point for the Lady Cavs. Serving for the Lady Cavs is Abby Turgeon. And here comes, there's another bump by Morris, going right to the net, and there's a violation on the Lady Redskins. No argument with that one. LP point, 19-6, still serving is Abby Turgeon. Turgeon wearing the red jersey on the Cavaliers, number 3. Everybody else in their black. Here's Cordy, who gets a point off the fingertips of Hunt. Point Morris, again it goes to, actually it was Joanna Nowicki for the Redskins. Austin Thompson back to serve for Morris. Thompson a short serve, Pitts with it to Olsen. And there's a big spike in the back corner by Taylor Gibson. No chance for Morris to return that one. Emphatic point by Gibson. Back to serve for LP is Katie Olsen. 20-7 LP leads in set number 1. Olsen to Cordy, and here is a spike attempt by Baker. LP digs it easily. And there's a point by Sierra Johnson. She didn't hit it all that well. It hit the net, but it found a spot on Morris' side of the court. And LP leading by 2 touchdowns here, 21-7.
Well, last time Olsen was serving us when they had that big 7-point run, so she might be able to close out this set right here.
There's a bad set by Morris. They have to hit it from the back. Hunt tips it over, but Morris handles that one easily. And Olsen read that one, goes to the back corner. Nice dive. Attempt by Morris. Hunt taps it over and just out of the reach of the Lady Redskins, Kaylin Cordy, in front of the Morris student section, which is very quiet right now. And LP gets another point, 22-7. I will say Morris' student section, very creative tonight. There's a unicorn, a cow, a crayon, a couple crayons actually, blue and green.
Yeah, they're ready to go trick-or-treating after the match.
I assume it's blue and green because so much anymore, there's so many types of the primary colors. Could be aqua and I don't know what else. There's a spike attempt. It's out. LP gets another point. And LP leading 23-7 here in set number 1. Again, Morris got to tonight's game, knocking off the number 2 seed Princeton. And LP came here with a win over 3 seed Mendota. Turgeon with the serve again, and here comes LP. Soft hit by Johnson, dug by Morris. Set into the net, and basically set up her teammate Abby Baker for failure there because LP was right on Baker. And LP is a well-oiled machine here tonight. Serving for the first set, 24-7, is Olsen. Olsen with the dig for LP. Pitts and Johnson kind of run into each other out of bounds. Going for the throat there was Taylor Gibson. Tried to finish it off, but it is too far out of bounds. Morris stays alive, at least for another point. They get the serve back. They're trailing 8-24. Back to serve for Morris is Taya Torkelson, 5'9" junior. As Kevin mentioned, Morris has plenty of height. Pitts hits the roof. Turgeon digs it and hits the roof again on the third shot by Gibson. Morris gets the point. LP still leading 24-9.
Yeah, it's not too easy to handle that one once it hits off the roof.
They were doing that in high school gym all the time, trying to play it off the roof, and yeah, definitely not easy. Turgeon to Olsen. Spike by Gibson. Point LP as the ball ricochets off the Lady Redskin player into the Morris fan base. LP takes the first set, 25-9. Back after this, set number 2.